Today I'm going to America, and that's basically the whole little apartment. Oh my god, it is so pretty. Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing my full face using my most expensive makeup that I own. I did my full face using the cheapest makeup that I own, and loads of you guys loved that video, so thank you guys so much for the feedback on that video, but a bunch of you commented that you wanted to see me do the full face using my most expensive products, so this is what I've done today. If you guys want to see what these products are, what I think of them, and also there's quite a lot of first impressions in this video as well, then just keep watching. Okay, so I put a different SPF on today and it's really oily, so my face looks so shiny. So for primer, I have the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and this is £29 on Beauty Bay, which is a lot of money for a primer, and Cover FX very kindly sent me a little package that had like 3 different things in it, so I thought I would test them in this video and see if this is worth £29. So it's just in like a squeezy tube. Okay, it's one of these. It seems like it's similar to the Professional type thing, that kind of silicone-y sort of primer. And again, I'm sorry for the lighting in this video. These are some of the last videos that I'm pre-recording before I go away. So it has like a slight colour to it, but I feel like when you blend it in, that will probably disappear. Okay, so this is extremely similar to the Benefit Professional. Like, to me, they feel identical. Like, you know, that kind of, the ones that make your face feel really smooth and soft. It does feel nice, actually. It feels good, and I do feel like it has blurred my skin a bit. It's definitely made it a bit more matte because it was super shiny before. Okay, so £29 in, and I probably could have done my whole face for £29 with the drugstore makeup that I normally use. So for my foundation, again, this is going to be another first impression. I was very kindly sent a couple of goodies from Charlotte Tilbury, which I find kind of crazy because, I don't know, obviously my channel is mostly drugstore, but Charlotte Tilbury asked if I'd like to try a couple of things, and I didn't pick them or anything, but they've just sent me like a couple of different items, and I know for a fact that these are going to be my most expensive foundations. So I have the Magic Foundation, and unfortunately they sent me the shade 4 in both of the foundations, which I don't think is the palest shade, but I have the Magic Foundation, which is this one here, and then I have the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. So I have 2 different foundations here. I'm not sure which one is most expensive, but I kind of want to try the Magic Foundation because I've heard a lot about it. The Magic Foundation is £30. This one is a full coverage demi matte foundation, so I'm going to give this one a go. I really like the packaging. It's got like a glass bottle with a rose gold lid. Oh, I tried to smell it and got it on my nose. Oh, I think I put too much on because this feels really thick. I really wish I got to choose my own shade because, I don't know, I feel like I'm wasting it because it's not like the right colour for me. Maybe this is the palest shade actually. I mean, as I blend it out, the colour match doesn't look too bad, but it definitely is too dark for my little pale face. That blended so nicely. I definitely wouldn't call it full coverage though. It said on the thing that it was full coverage, but I don't know, I'd say it's kind of like medium coverage. Okay, so as you can see, it does have a really nice finish, but I definitely still need some more coverage. It looks very natural, like my skin still looks like skin. I mean, it's nice, but it's just not like full coverage. Okay, so for concealer, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. By the way, I am planning to do a half high-end, half drugstore video soon, but I'm just trying to find a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. Loads of people were telling me that the Maybelline Eraser Eye is a dupe, but it really isn't. Like, I tried it and they're not really similar, so I'm not sure where that one came from, but yeah, this concealer is my favourite concealer ever. It's $25 in America, but on QVC UK it's £28 and you get a sponge, but I still think that is a ridiculous amount to pay for a concealer. I did get mine in America and I have the shade Fair Beige, and this concealer is just the best concealer in the world. Like, it blends so nicely, it has such full coverage, as you can see from putting it under my eyes. It's just such a good concealer. Like, honestly, this one is worth the hype. Is it worth £28? I'm not really sure. I'm hoping that they will actually bring it to a store in the UK like Debenhams or something and they can make it a bit cheaper. The only thing I don't like about this concealer is the packaging gets so messy. So I feel like that has kind of lightened up the foundation a little bit because I put quite a lot on. So I'm just going to set underneath my eyes using my NARS Snow Soft Velvet Loose Powder. Emma actually got this for me for my birthday. It's £27. which is so much for powder. I mean, it is a really good powder and it is really pale, and it doesn't flash back, but like £27 for a powder is a lot of money. So I'm just gonna put that under my eyes. And the reason that I'm only doing under my eyes for now is because I am actually going to try and use a liquid highlighter. I'm going to be testing the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I have the shade Moonlight. They look like they might be a little bit dark for me because I don't think this is the palest shade. By the way, a lot of you guys have been asking me to test out the Makeup Revolution highlighter drops. I will do that when I get back from America. I do have them. I'm going to try and use these, but when I've used them before, they just didn't work. So I feel like they just still like take off my foundation underneath and they kind of get stuck in one place. Like they dry really quickly, so you have to work super fast with them, otherwise you get like all these little like splodges on your face. Okay, that side worked a bit better. You've just got to work like really fast with them. And also it's quite difficult because you put on the tiniest amount and then when you blend it out it kind of gets all over your face. And now I have it like under my eye, which I didn't want it there. Kind of just like disturbed the foundation underneath. The other side is a bit better because I worked a bit quick with that one. I'm just gonna powder over that. I've just realised that I didn't even use my most expensive primer. The primer I was gonna use is the Farsali Unicorn Essence. This is £50. But I've used this in a video before, so I kind of wanted to test the Cover FX Enhancer Drops. I don't think this is worth £50. I mean, they're good, but it's not worth £50. Honestly though, I don't think I would spend £50 on any makeup. Like one single product. Maybe I'd spend it on a palette where you get a bunch of different things, but not on one product. So for contour, something that I absolutely love, but it is so expensive. I actually use this quite a bit like off camera, but I don't use it in my videos because I don't want to recommend something that is so expensive. It's the Kevin Aucoin Sculpting Powder in Light. You press a little button and it opens. This is £35 for this tiny little thing. It is so good for pale skin, so I'm just gonna contour my face using this. It's just like the best colour for contouring that I've ever come across. It's super cool toned and it's just gorgeous, really. Okay, I think this brush had some like orange powder left over from when I did my another video. I absolutely love this stuff. I think it is amazing, and I've done a really bad job of contouring today because I've packed my normal contour brush. This is not my normal contour brush, and yeah. Okay, so that's my contour. And then in terms of bronzer, I think the most expensive bronzer that I have is the Ciate Palm Island bronzer. This is £24, which is a lot. It is a really nice colour. Looks like this. It's pretty pale. Another one is obviously Hula Light. I think this is also £24, so they're actually the same price, and they're pretty similar in colour. The Hula Light is just a bit lighter. Yeah, actually the Palm Island one is a bit more warm. But I think what I'm going to do is use Hula Light on my neck to like warm up my neck so it matches my face. And then I'm going to use this one as my actual bronzer. Hula Light smells so good. That's quite a warm bronzer actually. I'm going to switch to Hula Light for my forehead. Because even though I think Hula Light is quite warm, like it's not quite as warm as that one. Please excuse my contour and bronzing skills today. I mean, I know they're never that great normally, but yeah. So then for blush, I'm using my NARS blush, and this is in the shade, I can't even attempt to read that, Gulu. And I think this is a mini one. I hope this is a mini one because I think the full sizes are £24. Oh, that's really pigmented. I know that a lot of people like NARS blushes, but I think this one is too dark for me. I look like a clown. My most expensive highlighters, like as a whole in a palette, is the Ofra On the Glow palette. This palette I think is £70, which is a lot of money. But to be fair, inside you do get like a kind of good value-ish for your money, because like each of the highlighters I think are normally £25 each. This one is Blissful, this one is Rodeo Drive, and I love this colour so much, especially when I'm a little bit more tanned, because it can look a little bit like a tiny little bit dark when I'm like my normal skin colour. But this one here, Beverly Hills, I would say is the one to go for if you have pale skin, or get the Nikkie Tutorials Everglow one by Ofra. So I just kind of dip my brush into the three like palest colours, and you really don't need to dip much at all because these are intense. Like I didn't even have to rub my brush in it, so I literally went 1, 2, 3 like that, and then you get this much on your brush and it does this to your face. Like, they are intense. So I feel like although they're pretty pricey, they are gonna last you a while because you need the tiniest bit in the whole world. Like when I first used Ofra, look at this in the viewfinder. When I first used Ofra highlighters, I was like, okay, I get it. I see what the hype is about because they are so good. So are Ofra highlighters worth the hype? Yes. They're honestly, in my opinion, they're the best highlighters in the world. In the UK, you can get that palette from Beauty Bay. You can also, obviously, if you're in America or any other parts of the world, they sell them on the Ofra website as well. I do have a discount code for the Ofra website. It is an affiliate code, which means that I do get a small commission from people using my code. So absolutely, like, if you don't want to use my code, don't use my freaking code, but it is there. If you want to get 30% off, it's just SOPH30, and that is on the Ofra website, so there we go. So for eyebrows, I have the something else which is new. This is the Benefit Brow Cream Gel Brow colour. Why did that take me so long to read? This is like a little pomade. I have the shade 2. I've never tried this before, but I think this is £20, so it's more expensive than the Anastasia one, which is 15. Shall I try using the little brush? I mean, it's very small. I wish it was kind of like extendable, but I don't think it is. Ooh, the little brush is actually really good. I just wish it was bigger because it's really fiddly, like especially with long nails. Quite hard to use, but oh my god, I'm really liking this so far. I genuinely love this product. Oh my god. That was so easy to use and it's a really good colour. I love the formula. And then the little brush just like goes in the top. Technically my most expensive eyeshadow palette is the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette. I think this was £49.50, but I think this has been discontinued, so I'm not going to use it in this video. Next one down from that, my most expensive eyeshadow palette is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. This is £41, and yeah, I love this palette, as we all know. It's great. This is so much better than the Subculture palette in my opinion. I'm just going to do something fairly basic with this. Let's dip into a bit of burnt orange. I'm basically just doing my kind of go-to look. I love this palette. I definitely think it is worth the money because the shadows are so pigmented and this will last you for ages. Also the brush that comes with it is really, really good as well. Also going to put some of that like pinky colour on my inner corners. Okay, so there is a quick sort of look with that. Let me just get a blending brush. Blend out the edges. This is one of the NYX brushes, I think. Okay, then I'm also just going to run that pink colour along my lower lash line. Wow, that was too much. And then just taking the shade, by the way, I used Golden Ochre, Burnt Orange, and then Venetian Red, and now I'm just taking this one, which is called Vermeer, and I'm just using this on my inner corners. Oh my god, look how blinding that shade is. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I quite like my pinky red eyeshadows. I think these are like £24 each. These are the Stila, I don't know what's their official name, Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. They are so stunning, but they are really expensive for what they are. But in all honesty, like, it's not like a glitter eyeliner. Like, these are so good. My only complaint is that the stuff that gets like on the inside of the lid dries up and goes all like gross. And then just gonna try and blend that out a little bit, but it doesn't really work, so. Okay, so then for eyeliner, my most expensive eyeliner is the Lancome, I don't know how to pronounce this, Grandiose liner. And this has a really weird little thing where you can bend the handle so you can get a better angle, and it does look quite cool. Like, it's got cool packaging, and I do actually quite like this liner, but I think it's £21.50. And also another downside is that you have to keep putting the brush back in the pot and shaking it to get the liner on it. It's still nice, it is a really nice liner, but I prefer the Kat Von D one, the tattoo liner. So for mascara, it's another Lancome mascara. This is the Monsieur Big mascara. I think this mascara is £21.50 as well. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got quite a big fat brush. Kind of seems like it has fibres in it. Does this have fibres in it? I don't know, it's such a strange texture. It feels kind of elasticy. It is doing quite a lot for my lashes, but it is pretty clumpy. I don't know whether it just needs to dry out a bit or something, but ooh, wow, that did my bottom lashes very fast. This is what I made my lashes look like. I feel like they do look pretty good, but just quite clumpy, On my bottom lashes it looks amazing, but my top lashes, I don't know, it looks a little bit clumpy. Okay, then for eyelashes, I was very kindly sent a couple of pairs from Backstage Lashes. So they sent me a couple of pairs of their like standard lashes as well, which look absolutely gorgeous, and these are a little bit cheaper. So those are just the regular ones, whereas these ones are the kind of like faux mink ones, I think. And these are £20 each, but it does say on them that they're 25 wears each. So I have the ones in Melrose Avenue, and I also have Rodeo Drive. I think I might go for Melrose Avenue. Let's give these a go. Oh, these look so pretty actually. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to trim these down. I definitely should have trimmed these a bit more because they're too big for my eyes, but oh my god, they look stunning. Okay, so finally for lips, my most expensive lipsticks are actually the Huda Beauty ones, and these are £18 each. They come in a little fancy box. I have tested these before. I think I wore the grey one in the past. So today I'm going to use one of these metallic ones. I don't know which one to go for. I think I might go for the metallic, like this one. It's kind of like a peachy red sort of colour. This one is in the shade Socialite. They smell incredible. They literally smell like milkshake. These metallic ones are pretty sheer, but they're so thin and comfortable. So you do have to give these metallic ones like quite a few coats. I'd say like 2 or 3 coats to get like full pigmentation. But on the other hand, I do have to say the formula is so thin that it makes them really, really comfortable, like on your lips. Okay, and then to finish everything off, I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This little mini one is actually pretty cheap. Well, not cheap, but like it's just cheaper than the full bottle. The full size of this I think is £23. I have the small one, which is like a tenner, but this stuff is so good. It's like the best setting spray ever. Okay, so there we go. What do you guys think? This is my full face using my most expensive makeup that I own. I think overall it looks really nice actually. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any other like suggestions of high-end products that I might like, let me know down below, because I don't know, I might try a few more and we'll see. Or if you know of any dupes for the products that I mentioned. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel and you are new here, and maybe you watch my videos like a lot from recommended, or you just come back on my channel and you're not actually subscribed, then I would love it if you press the little subscribe button down below. That would be amazing. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!